Good morning. As we begin this celebration of our graduates, let us take a quiet moment to take a deep breath and reflect on what we are each grateful for. For goals that have been met and for goals we are still working to achieve. For the gifts of intellect, curiosity, and perseverance. For professors, teachers, and mentors who not only demand but draw out the best of their students. For family and friends whose support and guidance raise us up even when we're down and elevate us even further when we achieve. For the mission and values of Landmark College, which has brought us all together to turn the talent within each of us into a reality. And for the end of a long, cold winter. As we move forward from this moment, we ask for blessings over our graduates, that their path may always be bright and their work always be successful in making our world a better place for all. This is our celebration. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Peter Eden, President of Landmark College.
Thank you, Michael. Welcome, graduates, family and friends, faculty and staff, to the Landmark College May 2015 graduation ceremony. We're here to celebrate the accomplishments of these wonderful young individuals. But first, as we often do, why don't we recognize the people who've helped them every step of the way. First, graduates, how about some recognition for the parents and grandparents that have helped you so much? You'll hear many, many names from our faculty and staff, names of people who've influenced these graduates greatly today. But en masse, I'd like to recognize the faculty and staff of Landmark College. None of this would be possible if it not for the hard work you put in every day, so thank you so much. This great college opened its doors 30 years ago. From the beginning, we've served students needing a different environment, needing faculty and staff who teach and think differently, needing an institution that understands their strengths and their challenges related to learning. So in 30 years, these elements and these realities, they still exist. Yet we've grown considerably since then. We've expanded our academic offerings and our student affairs and student life offerings. We've added faculty and staff. We've built facilities required to deliver the complete college experience. We've gotten much better in terms of understanding neurodiversity in LD. Our Institute for Research and Training, LCERT, is fully embedded on our campus. It's closely intertwined with all of our programs and our professional development activities. The LCERT staff engage in research and development that improves what we do here at Landmark College and also what educators and professionals understand worldwide. Now, this institute, along with the Math and Computer Science Department and the Life Sciences, Natural Sciences Department, they'll operate in the new McFarlane Center you see out there on the quad. This center will be completed in August. I'm happy to announce that with our intensive fundraising efforts and our many ardent supporters, our request for funding didn't fall on stony ground. We've raised almost 80% of the funds needed for this facility. And we're still going to seek additional funding because others want to help us fully fund this center. So we've completed our fundraising goal, but many others want to help us. So we'll continue with that effort so we can bring this center for the students. So here comes a quote, okay? Here comes a quote. These developments in our position as the best college in the world for LD, it reminds me of a quote used by Sir Isaac Newton. Not originated by Sir Isaac Newton, but used by Sir Isaac Newton. It is, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." This quote does not mean that you now possess greater capabilities, for example, stronger eyesight, or that you're taller, but it means that due to others before you, you're able to see and do things that were heretofore not achievable. That is true of many of us here, the faculty and staff at Landmark College. We would not be able to metamorphose as an institution if it were not for the vision of Dr. Drake, the simple, strong foundation of our institution, the many faculty and staff who are no longer with us, and the past and present trustees who have guided this institution. But when it comes to you, graduates, maybe we want to test this assumption in the quote. You can not only see further because you have stood on the shoulders of giants here at Landmark College, we feel that you do now have greater capabilities. By sheer dint of effort, perseverance, intelligence, and your own maturation on our campus, you have been changed forever. Now, whether you remain a shark and enroll in one of our 3 baccalaureate programs, or you move on, perhaps one day you can be the giant that helps others see further as we change the public perception of LD and educational models. And graduates, I trust that you'll always remember this place. A little story for you, a true story. About 3 or 4 days ago, I received an email message from a student who graduated 2 years ago. His name's Austin. He's graduating from Sam Houston State in Texas with a bachelor's degree. He told me in his email message, he said, "Dr. Eden, you know that coin that you give us at convocation, that earnest, that coin? Well, I kept it in my backpack my entire time in college. And I held it in my hand during my graduation. And I remembered everything that Landmark gave me." So remember, graduates, as you move on in life, you're not swimming in shallow waters. Things only get more challenging. So in any moment of self-doubt, clutch, even if imaginary, this coin, and remember that you have what it takes to succeed. You do possess what it takes to see further, to see yourself do well, and to help others do the same. Congratulations, class of 2015.
If you can keep your head when all around you
Service Award is given to a student or students who unselfishly gives of him or herself to the activities of Landmark College or the greater area community. This year, for his work in formal roles, such as in new student orientation and student government, as well as his idea of doing everything he can to always move everyone forward, we are pleased to give this year's Community Service Award to Justin Frankel. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Adrian Major, our Academic Dean.
We've come to that part of the graduation ceremony where I have the privilege to honor with the Academic Dean's Award 2 graduating students who exemplify the Landmark College story as I have come to know it. 2 students who have challenged our faculty and their fellow students to perform at their academic best because they themselves have been so dedicated, so focused, so driven to pursue their academic dreams. Please join me in putting your hands together to applaud the outstanding academic accomplishments of Maya Johnson and Elijah Moore. It's now my pleasure to return the podium to Dr. Peter Eden.
The Charles Drake Award is awarded to a student who has inspired the Landmark College community by his or her personal qualities. This student is not a quitter, but one who lives in the tradition of Dr. Charles Drake, whose lifetime of vision and courage helped to found this college. This student gives 100%, goes the extra mile, and perseveres in the pursuit of his or her goals. This student helps the rest of us realize that we have more resources to draw upon than we think. And this helps us going when we feel discouraged. This year's recipient, Scott Fujiwara. The President's Award is given each year to the student who has best exemplified the principles we believe in here at Landmark College. This student is talented and energetic, meets difficulties head-on, works hard, and is dedicated to his or her studies. Particularly important to me is that this student finds time to contribute to the well-being of other persons and to the life of the Landmark College community as a whole. This year's recipient, some know him as DJ Kipper, others as Kenny Painter. It's now time in the program for the conferring of the degrees. I invite Dr. Monica Bissell, Vice President for Academic Affairs, to the podium to assist.
Upon the recommendation of the Liberal Studies faculty, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Arts in Liberal Studies. Andrew Annette. Samantha Bouvier. Melinda Michelle Brown.
I was put into special ed in 3rd grade after learning that I had dyslexia and central audio processing disorder. I had the greatest teacher ever. She wanted to teach us how to learn everything we could. After that, school was a struggle throughout high school and college. After taking 5 years off, I decided to go back to school. I gave Landmark College a try, for it was my last hope. If it was not for Landmark College and the staff, I would not be getting my AA degree. I want to thank my family for always being there by my side, as well as the staff here at Landmark. The 2 people I want to thank the most is my sister, Angie Brown, for helping me find out about Landmark College. If it was not for her, I would not be here. The second person is my fiance, Robert Brennan, for being there every step of the way, to helping me grow into the individual I became. After thanking to Robert's family for always supporting me, thank you for everything you have done. We did it, class of 2015.
Brendan Edward Butterly.
Oh boy. All I gotta say is hell of a night last night. I had a speech made, but I left it in my dorm room, and oh geez, it's really nerve-wracking up here. Oh my god. Anyway, the one person who I really want to thank mostly out of all is my dad. My dad he's pushed me through school to the point where I actually want to go on and get the rest of my degree, a BA. And I never thought I would, in a million years, I never thought I would make it here, but I'm here now, and Dad, I love you.
Catherine Cavalieri.
So 5 semesters ago, I never thought that I would be graduating. So I'd just like to thank my parents and all the teachers at Landmark for making this happen. Thank you.
Allison Michelle Chervinsky, Phi Theta Kappa. Andrew William Conant. Kevin Joseph Kudo, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Justin Thomas de la Garza. Sarah Rebecca Detweiler, Phi Theta Kappa.
A learning difference is a feeling of loneliness and the feeling of security that comes from a person who understands. It's someone frustrated at you for not learning like the others. It's two people looking at your painting. You are an amazing artist. It's looking over at your friend who solves math problems so much faster than you. It's writing page after page of creative writing in the 3rd grade. A learning difference is frustration and tears. It's your mom tucking your hair behind your ear late at night when you can't figure out a math problem. It's seeing things differently. It's art, dance, and song. It's anger, and then sometimes it's laughter. It's misunderstood for laziness. It's a congratulations for putting in so much effort. It's always told to hurry, but it's never on time. It's being unique. It's keeping it weird. It's wondering if you'll ever make anything of yourself, and it answers with words of encouragement. It can feel like hopelessness, but it can also feel like the wind in your hair. A learning difference is not a dead-end road. It isn't belittling, and it certainly isn't stupid. It's not unfeeling, it isn't laziness, and it's not an excuse. It's not a fixed mindset. It does not ask for scorn. A learning difference is not who I am, but is a part of who I am. A learning difference can be many things. Perhaps most importantly, a learning difference is compassion because it understands. Thank you.
Cameron Drugan. William Eastham, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Maximilian Feinsott, magna cum laude. Forrest Ferguson. Christopher Fisher. William Fitzgerald, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
What? Oh. I would like to take this time to thank the people who have helped me get to where I am today. I would like to thank my parents for always believing in me and my ability to succeed. They put a lot of trust in me when they allowed me to go to Landmark, when there wasn't a whole lot of reason to believe that I would do exceptionally well here. I would also like to thank my family for supporting me and encouraging me to go to Landmark. I would like to thank my professors here at Landmark for helping me and giving me the skills I need to succeed. I would like to thank my advisor for keeping me on track and focused during my time at Landmark. I've had more success here at Landmark than I ever thought was possible. I was inducted into an academic honor society, something I never pictured possible for me to be a part of. During my time here, I have grown not only as a student, but as a person, and for that, I am forever grateful.
Gerald Joseph Flatman III, Phi Theta Kappa. Justin Harrison Goldberg Frankel, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
I'd like to thank my parents and Landmark College for forging me into the person I am today, preparing me for the future. I'd also like to congratulate the administrators who bet I was going to wear my headphones today.
Rachel Friedman, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Two years ago, if you had told me that I would be standing here today, graduating with my associate's degree, I would have called you crazy. I couldn't even say the word college without having a panic attack. It's been a long road getting here, and a lot of people have helped me down it. I'd like to thank my family, especially my mom and dad, all of my professors, my great advisor Lynn and Meg for all the help and support you've given me. I'd also like to thank my friends for distracting me when I was anxious and generally saving me from myself. Thanks, guys.
Scott Fujiwara, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Wow, that's a lot of people. I also forgot to print out my speech, but here goes. I was originally scared to go to college. I heard all these stories about how you'll be one of several hundred in a giant lecture hall where you could barely see your professor. I went to a really small high school, graduating classes around this size, and I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think I would do that well. But here I am. Landmark was great. I've never had a class bigger than 18 people. I'm gonna miss it, Before I go, I got, one thing to say to friends and faculty here. Mahalo nui loa. Thank you very much.
Clark Joseph Glennon, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Kevin James Gurney, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
What'd you say? I got a diploma, I go here. Holy crap, there's a lot of people. So anyways, it's been a long 3 years. I have no idea how to sum it up in 1 minute, but I'm just going to give out shout outs to my teachers. Thanks for sticking up with me for 3 years. And then also with the friends I've made playing sports with basketball and soccer. But I want to give a bigger shout out to my boys, Ryan and Jamal. You know, we came in together, we're leaving together. Jamal, Ryan, you guys are my brothers for life. I'm gonna miss you next year. And most importantly, also, I want to thank my parents, wherever you are. Did you guys even show up? So, Mom and Dad, I just want to thank you guys the most. You guys have been very supportive of me, and I wouldn't be here without you guys, and you're the best. I love you. And I'm still the favorite, right? Thank you.
Ryan Frederick Francis Gonsalves.
Oh, man. Can I take this thing off because it's cutting off my circulation? Big head's running my family, so let me take it over real quick. Here we go. Whew, okay. I know I was supposed to talk about our journey to Landmark and everything, but today I can't do that. I have to thank the person who's most responsible for me being here today, and that is my mother. When I gave up on myself and thought life wasn't worth living, you showed an enormous amount of faith in me. You're a retired teacher who started working full-time again just to help my dream come true. The doctor said your health was declining, but you convinced me to let you help me. And look where it's gotten me. It took me 8 years to get this degree, and it's all because of you, Mom. I love you more than words can explain, and I couldn't have asked for a greater blessing in my life than you. You are my father, my friend, my biggest fan, my love. You are my mother. Thank you.
Peter Greenberg.
When I first got to Landmark, fall of 2013, I was expecting a place that would help self-advocate for myself and help me overall become a better person. Having struggled throughout high school, I knew that going to Landmark was the best option for me, and it definitely didn't disappoint. And after attending Landmark, I could definitely say Landmark has given me the huge confidence boost I needed in order to succeed, and I'm truly grateful for that. And I would like to thank a bunch of people that helped make this possible. First, I would like to have pretty much every professor here at Landmark and all the faculty members I ever had. All of you combined are the ones who guided me through this journey and led me to where I am right now. Second, I would like to make a shout out to all my friends. You guys are awesome and really made my time here a blast. And I'm really gonna miss you guys when I go on further. And finally, I would like to thank my parents. You two have been with me since quite literally the beginning. And if it wasn't for you two, I would not have gotten this far thanks because of all your support. Overall, Landmark has definitely made me a much better person from before I got here. And before I leave, I just want to let you guys all know, you guys have not heard the last of me.
Jacob Hoffman, cum laude. Nathaniel Holston. Justin William Hunt. Jessica Irving.
I never thought college would be an option for me. I never thought I'd be here today. I'd like to thank Landmark College for accepting me and giving me a chance. I'd like to thank my parents for literally dragging me through school. I appreciate it so much. I'd like to thank my best friend Lisa for being there at 2 a.m. in the morning, pulling me back together. And I'd like to thank Arnell Hanley, whoop whoop, for being the best RD ever and supporting me through my huge change of not speaking for a whole year and then this semester blooming and being wild and crazy. Thank you so much.
Jamal Jackson.
Thank you, God bless. So I want to thank my mom, my dad, my second family for coming out, all my friends. God bless y'all. Thank you.
Maya Sands Johnson, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Let me reach under my undergarments to get my little speech. Okay, these are a few thank yous. Thank you, Landmark, for giving me the support, strength, and tools I need to be able to succeed everywhere. Thank you to the parents who sent your children to Landmark, because without you, Landmark would not exist. Thank you, Mark, Kevin, Ryan, Forrest, Mac, security, Mr. and Mrs. Wood, for being part of the best squad NERA could have asked for. Chumley and Bridges for life!
William Kelly.
Back in fall of 2013, when I first came here, I didn't think I was going to like this place one bit, and I could not have been happier to have been proven wrong. The faculty, the students, they are all just so amazing, and I honestly don't think I would have gotten to where I am right now if it weren't for each last one of you, and you guys are just amazing. So, thank you.
Douglas John Kirk, cum laude. Everett Law.
Wow, they're right, that is a lot of people. Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth. And although I've been kind of given a bad break with my LD, I have an awful lot to live for. Thank you.
Casey McDonald.
First off, I would like to say thank you so much to my family who has always believed in me when others thought that I wouldn't be able to go to college. I would also like to thank the professors, staff at Landmark College who have helped me come this far. The support I received at Landmark College is the reason I am standing here today. This is truly a dream come true. From the very first moment that I arrived on campus, I felt smart, accepted, and a part of this big family. The experience that I have here and the friends that I have made will be a part of my heart forever. I will look forward to my next adventure at Mitchell College, where I will pursue my bachelor's degree. Thank you for changing my life.
Bernard Matlis, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Forrest Mock, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Just a quick speech. It's a speech of gratitude. First, I'd like to thank my parents for being my foundation all my life. I'd like to thank John Wood and Ellen Wood, who can be here today, but they are great, the best RDs you could ever ask for. I'd like to thank all the faculty and staff who have been here. There's just a couple of professors I'd like to mention. Professor Hinckley, who taught me that what you learn in a classroom is not necessarily what you learn in a textbook. Professor Dr. Miller, who's taught me that world religions can actually be a fun class. I'd like to thank Professor Samuel Rowlett, who introduced me to art and therefore introduced me to painting. I'd like to thank Meg Murtha, my advisor, for being one of the most excellent advisors you could ever ask for. And thank you, Landmark College, for giving me an opportunity I never thought I would have.
Emily Ewing Motter, Phi Theta Kappa. Colin Joseph Murphy. Kenneth Painter II.
All right, before I start my speech, where's Nevada Bromley? Is she out there somewhere? No? Oh, there you are. Hey, Nevada, I haven't seen you in a while. This seemed like the last opportunity I get to tell you I'm graduating. I won't be coming back next semester. All right. So, speech time. Let's start off. I want to thank the staff here. The teachers, just Hutch, Moise, Lewis, just to name a few, who've really been awesome, who've helped a boy find the confidence to be who he is and the confidence to keep trying to be the person he wants to be. Also, I'd like to thank my friends, Tim back there, Rage, TJ's in here somewhere, I know he is. Hey, bud. I love you guys. Thanks for loving me. Thanks for letting me love you. And thanks for being the decentest group of schmucks I ever knew. And my family right there, the main three of them right there. I love y'all. Thanks for always being there for me. Thanks for being my family, because I know that it's always easy to do with me. So thank you. And I want to say, to quote Steve McQueen, I'm going to get out of here so far, so fast, you ain't going to hear them shooting at me if they were using howitzers. And that ain't because this is a place you need to run from, but the only proper way to leave a launching pad is in a blaze of glory.
Jillian Robinson, cum laude. Benjamin Salome. Michael Brandon Schwab. Sarah Elizabeth Shaw.
So I wanted to thank my family, my friends, and the staff for supporting me, and especially Meg Murtha for everything. I couldn't have done this without you. I also would like to thank the staff for giving me the skills that I need for life to be successful and helping me find my passion for education. For a thank you, I would like to eventually come back and teach at Landmark. Thank you.
Amelia Ann Siam.
Well, I wish I'd written a speech, but I didn't. So Drury High School once told me I'd never be standing on the stage. So I want to thank them for not believing in me. Second of all, I want to thank Jim. You're my true dad. I want to let you know that. My mom, thank you so much for my 2 a.m. phone calls. It means so much. I want to thank my boyfriend for being there for me, and I want to thank all my friends. I've been through so much, and I never thought I'd be here today. Thank you.
Acadia Cummings Stevens, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Robert Layton Stevens. Cole Parker Stillman.
November 8th, 2012, this California kid first sets foot in Vermont and experiences a cold like he's never experienced before. From the friends that I have sitting up here with me, to all my friends and family sitting amongst you all, I thank you all so much for the love, support, and encouragement throughout this entire semester. Thank you all especially for kicking me in the rear when I needed it as well. This accomplishment would not have been possible without you all, and it makes me extremely humbled, honored, and blessed to call you all my friends and family. Thank you.
Abigail Strauss.
Hello. Hang on just 1 second. Okay. Just try to remember how to breathe, like the arrival and departure of waves. I think I say this every year, but people come and go so quickly here. Try to remember what you felt yesterday. You know that every moment is fleeting, but you can't keep mourning the death of every day. You have always known there could be no duplicate chapters, although a couple paragraphs have similar words and phrasing. Why not take the time to touch the cover of books and to bury yourself in the smell of their pages, or to count how many words begin with the letter R? You don't get the chance to read it over again. The details are what make it breathe. I feel the wind rising, and I see the pages of all my possibilities unfurling around me. Limitless doorways leading to limitless rooms. Fear swells and catches in the back of my throat or in the motion of my lungs. The expanse of potential weighs heavy on my back as I try repeatedly to roll it up the mountain. Bones and ligaments stretch and weaken beneath endless expectations, but the persistence of my movements sustains me. I would like to thank my mom for making me come to Landmark against my will, Rebecca Maddie and Matt Gander for making me want to stay longer than 1 semester, and Samuel Rowlett, John Rose, and Jen Morris for making me so glad that I did. Thank you.
Matthew Talley.
I would like to give a shout out to my family, friends, and professors, all of you. Thanks for getting me to a person who is more open to having an LD. From a person who came home crying to a person who had teachers saying, you can't do this, you can't go off to college. Well, I'm here and I've done it.
Abby Lee Ward. Keenan Wright.
Kind of a long walk. So I want to first start off by saying congratulations to the class of 2015. I wouldn't be standing here without the love and support of my family. All you guys are here, my Aunt Yvonne, my Aunt Teresa, my Aunt Max, my cousin Ann, and my brother, the one that was yelling out to me, and my sister-in-law, Heidi. She in the back. You can wave your hand a little bit. Don't be shy. Knowing that I have accomplished this biggest goal that I set for myself since high school was a wonderful feeling. So today, I not only accomplished something for myself, but also for my mom. She couldn't be here today. She passed away when I was 10. So I want to say thank you to her and my family. Thank you.
Matthew Yoshida. Upon the recommendation of the Faculty of the Arts and Sciences, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Arts in General Studies. David Alievi.
Hello everyone. I did have a speech written out, but I decided to change it a little bit. I'd like to thank my family and friends for supporting me throughout my time at Landmark, before, and hopefully afterwards. I've come a long way since I first started here at Landmark. Low reading average, but thanks to the skills I've learned here, the spelling, all that, I've come great at that, and I'm ready to go on to my next step. So thank you, Landmark, for helping me to get to the home stretch.
Christian Ian Kretschmer. Anna Levy. I am Thor. Was that not what you were expecting me to say? Let me explain. In my first class at Landmark, I was given an assignment where I had to compare myself to something or someone. I had to present this to my class. One of my friends, knowing I love Marvel movies, suggested that I am like Thor. We laughed it off. Later, I realized that I am like Thor. In the movie, Thor is outcast to Earth from Asgard, having his godly powers stripped from him. He has to learn how to live on Earth and learn our customs. He has to learn about himself as well, how to be worthy of his godly powers again. When I first came to Landmark, I was like Thor. I felt outcast and had to learn to live in a new environment and learn about myself. By the end of the class, I had done just that. I usually get nervous when presenting, but I wasn't nervous at all. I walked right up to the front of the classroom and stated, I am Thor. Make a little more sense now? Thinking on it now, I'm not just Thor, but all of the Avengers. Like Thor, I have adapted and learned about myself. Like Captain America, I have learned strength and to persevere. Like Iron Man, I have learned sacrifice, and like the Hulk, I have learned control during frustrations of life. So basically, I'm the Avengers. I want to thank my mom. She's always been strong for me. I want to thank my dad. His memory keeps me going every day. I want to thank my stepdad, Rich, and my awesome stepbrothers, Lev and Micah. They have always been very supportive and loving. I also want to thank my birth mother, Heather, and my two sisters, Kayla and Maya, for being there for me. I want to thank my awesome friends here. There are way too many to list, so I won't even go there. We had amazing times, and I look forward to more. I would also like to thank John Rose for making me a better writer and queen of the nation of Vermont, and Nevada Bromley for being a great advisor. I became an RA here in my last few semesters and grew very close to Mr. and Mrs. Wood. They helped me be a great RA, and that helped me to be a better, more patient and understanding person. They are like family, so thank you for all you have done for me. Thank you. Jonathan Lobo. Kylie McKinnon.
Wow. There are so many people who deserve just as much, if not more, credit than me for me being here today with this, like this. A few who deserve like way more credit, like several times more credit than me, like my parents, my grandmother, my best friend, my amazing Argentine boyfriend. But there are, that wasn't a joke, actually. But there are a lot of other people, like maybe not quite as many as are here, but quite a few, like teachers, other family, other friends, doctors and therapists, and psychologists and psychiatrists, and entertainers, authors, musicians, fictional characters, online friends I've never met, bullies, mortal enemies, and yeah, there are a lot of names. So I won't bore you good people with them. Thank you.
Upon the recommendation of the business faculty, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Arts in Business Studies. Mark Ryan Allen, magna cum laude.
That was a far walk. All right. So I would first also like to congratulate my fellow graduates. Well done, everyone. So my time at Landmark has been a valuable experience to making myself a better person. I am very thankful for having the opportunity to attend Landmark College for the last 2 years. One of the most important things I've learned from my time here is to experiment with trying new things and to get out of my comfort level as much as possible. I would also like to thank my family for being here today. You guys are great. To my parents, you have supported and loved me my entire life, and that truly means the world to me. Thank you.
Todd Robert Brock, cum laude.
All right, I didn't write a speech, but I told my mom I would speak, so I want to thank them for coming from California and supporting me since I was diagnosed with an LD in 2nd grade. Thank you, guys.
Anthony DeLose. Thomas Joseph Hoberg. Cole Moriarty.
First off, I would just like to congratulate my fellow graduates. And I would just like to say that life throws you challenges, and it's how you overcome those challenges that defines your character. And I believe that everybody on this stage here today has proved that we can do anything that we put our minds to. And I would also lastly like to thank my loving family, my mother, my father, and my brother. I know you're all here. You've pushed me to succeed in life, and I would like to thank you guys for everything that you guys have done for me. Thank you.
Upon the recommendation of the Life Science faculty, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Science in Life Sciences. Benjamin Powell Garrett. Jamile Miller.
I don't know how to say this. Mom, you love me? Do you love me? No, you can't say that. Do you love me? I forgot my speech. But before you go off, I do remember what I was gonna say. I would like to thank the science department, Miss Kim and Sydney Toman, even though they would mix me up with Jamal. I'd also like to thank my advisor for advising me in the ways of achieving my goals that I want to achieve. I would like to thank my friends, especially 4 of them, 2 which I will not name. Some of them are sitting over there. The other 2 is Everett and Cameron Drugan, my bridge mates. They've been there, and our friendship is everlasting. I'd like to thank my family, my grandma, my grandpa, and my auntie who came out, and then my father for always being, ooh man, I'm like nervous up here, for being there for me in my life. Mom, let's see, how do I say this? Thank you for being strong-willed, putting the foot down, bossy, and being there for me no matter what happened in life. I'll always love you, and we made this together.
Upon the recommendation of the computer science faculty, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Science in Computer Science and Gaming. Ethan Hughes. Elijah Scott Moore, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa.
Graduates, by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the Associate of Arts degrees in Liberal Studies, General Studies, and Business Studies, and the Associate of Science degrees in Life Science and Computer Science Gaming on this day, May 16th, 2015. I hereby present to you all the May 2015 class of graduates who are now also officially welcomed into the Landmark College Alumni Association. Graduates, turn your tassels to the left. Could Jillian Robinson and Justin Frankel please come forward to the podium to present the class gift?
On behalf of the May 2015 graduating class, it is our pleasure to present Landmark College with a check for $870 as a class gift to the college, its faculty, staff, and students. This year's fundraising success stemmed from the added support of the Young Alumni Committee. The committee was a group of graduates and underclassmen who held several fundraisers. This group is important as it instills in every student the motto, Landmark for life, you're an alumni from day one. We give the gift to you, Dr. Eden, and the college community with our thanks and appreciation for all that you have done for your students. Our class collected funds designated for scholarship support. We wanted to help another student find their path to success. Who would better understand what it takes to be a Landmark student than those of us seated on this stage? We know how important Landmark College was to us, and we want to be able to make it another student's academic dream a reality. We feel privileged to be able to present this gift to you today. Thank you.
Justin wanted this to go to a physics department, but it says scholarships on here. Yes. Scholarships, as you know, it's a very expensive model here. We have 200 plus faculty and staff for 500 students. It's worth every penny, of course, but when we raise money for scholarship, this gives greater access to our model for students who struggle to pay for this type of education. I think it's wonderful. I'm so proud of you, both of you, and your entire class. I'm a little worried right now, though. You know how you can deposit checks by taking photographs of them now? There's a lot of, I see a lot of light bulbs going, so we better get this off the stage fast. A few of us have mentioned the hope that graduates stay connected to the college. We really need it. Very few institutions can survive without a strong alumni base. There's no better proof of our success and our capabilities than when alumni talk about their experiences here. And the alumni welcome today is being delivered by an alumnus, Brett Hemsworth. Brett is also a member of our Board of Trustees. So Brett is going to deliver this welcome, but his perspective is quite broad. He now helps govern the college. And we're eager to hear what you have to say, Brett. Come on up.
Congratulations, graduates. Congratulations, graduates. Doesn't that sound cool? By the way, this podium is facing the wrong way. I bet there's a lot of you who never thought you'd be here. And maybe it's the majority of you. Parents, I know you love your children, and I know you stuck with them, and you always believed in them, but I'm sure there's a lot of you that never thought you'd be here either. I'm not sure exactly what a welcome alumni speech is supposed to be, but since I went to Landmark, but didn't actually get to walk across the stage, I'm going to take advantage of my very short time here in my cap and gown at graduation to thank Landmark as much as I'm going to welcome you. Let me back up. My name is Brett Hemsworth, and I'm an alumni, and I'm dyslexic. I know that sounds like an introduction to a 10-step program. But Landmark is a program, and it's a magical one at that. I don't know what all of your journeys were, but I went to Landmark 25 years ago. Before I went to Landmark, I'd already been to 3 other colleges. All 3 asked me to leave. My parents believed in me, but I didn't believe in myself. I thought I was stupid, I was a loner, I thought I was a loser. Well, Landmark doesn't fix people, it does fix lives. Let me explain. Landmark didn't make my dyslexia go away, but it taught me how to live with it. It taught me how to thrive with it. And after hearing all of these speeches when you received your diplomas, I know the same is true with you. I hope you all remember Landmark as you go forward in life. I'm not talking necessarily about making huge donations to the annual fund. That'd be great, but I'm talking about staying involved as ambassadors of goodwill for the college. Staying involved. Connect to us on Facebook. Visit our website. Come back for alumni reunions. Go to our regional get-togethers. Besides being fun, we want to know how you're doing. If you haven't already guessed, we really care about you. Being an ambassador. Whether you're going to another college, graduating with a baccalaureate, I'm having trouble with that word, but I'm going to get it, baccalaureate, and getting a job, or one of the many other paths from here, make sure you tell people about Landmark. Too many people have never had the opportunities to have their lives fixed because they don't even know a place like Landmark exists. Nothing that I have achieved, nothing would have been possible without Landmark. 20 years ago, I got re-involved with the college by joining the Alumni Advisory Board. A year ago, I upped my game and joined the Board of Trustees. If you feel the same, whether it's now or whether, like me, it takes you 20 years to realize it, please don't forget Landmark. We need you as much as you needed us. Thank you.
Graduates, how many of you are staying on at Landmark College for a bachelor's degree? Raise your hand if you're among those. Up, up. All right. Well, a lot of people to thank for that. Chief among them, the Board of Trustees, they had the courage to help us evolve to become a 2- and 4-year college to serve students in many, many different ways. And the chairperson for the Board of Trustees is my friend and mentor, Bob Lewis. And Bob's coming up here to deliver the closing remarks.
Well, does anyone here question the value of this institution? I certainly don't. I have the distinct honor of providing the closing remarks to you, new graduates of Landmark, and to everyone supporting you assembled here today. You might be thinking why this gray-haired guy, who most of you have never met, is delivering remarks to you. Well, I represent the Board of Trustees of Landmark, some of whom are here today and on the podium today with me, and I'll just briefly say their names. Robert Banta from Georgia, Bill Cotter from Washington State, Frank Fairman from Minnesota, Brett Hemsworth, who you just heard from the state of New York, Dr. John Moran from Indiana, Belle O'Brien from Maryland, and myself. Did I get everyone? Yeah. Oh, Mary Ellen Rancourt, excuse me, from Connecticut. And I'm Bob Lewis. My roots are from Virginia, my life's in New York City, and my heart is right here at Landmark College. So, I prepared a speech like some of you. I didn't forget it, but I'm not going to read it either. Because many times when I'm standing up here and have the unique privilege of shaking your hands and seeing all of you, something else comes to mind. It always does. But something old came to mind, and that is a couple of years ago I was sitting up here, and the only thing I could think about was uncut diamonds. And so I got up here and I said, that's really what we're into here at Landmark. These rocks come to us, hardened, brown, sometimes thrown around, knocked around, been under pressures that none of us could ever imagine. Some of us have lived with those pressures. But then you come to Landmark, and together, starting with you and us, we start making a few cuts. And we see the brilliance that is there. And so, I wanted to tell you that the brilliance is there. We see it here today. And I hope all of you will go and shine brightly as the cuts of your diamond get refined. So before I let you go, I wanted to just suggest, before you leave Landmark, that you find your favorite place here. Go there and pause. Just go there before you leave and pause a moment. And first reflect on how you got here. Appreciate yourself and the unique path that you have found to be here on this podium in these ridiculous gowns and hats. Appreciate the others who've been formative, and you've mentioned them today. Then pause to celebrate. Celebrate what you've achieved, celebrate who you are, and celebrate your confidence in who you will become. And then evaluate what all this means to you as an adult, and now a lifelong learner. And as Brett and Peter, Dr. Eden, and everyone has said, don't forget us. We're here, we're going to be here forever. And we won't be the same when you come back 20 years from now. We'll be even better. And as long as these trustees are here with us, and all of you are here, this institution will survive in perpetuity. So congratulations, all the best, and we hope to see you back here many times in the future. Congratulations.